You know what? I don't think I really need to take the AP Lit test. I'm a senior, and plus, I probably won't even do that well on it. Where am I? You are in the world of College Board. Here, walk this way. I am Carol, and I've been quested to take you to the world of AP Literature. What? Why am I here? All I said was I wasn't going to pay $96 because I was going to fail. Yeah, College Board didn't take kindly to missing out on those $96 you were going to pay them. So they've taken you here to, re-educate you. Okay, well, how long is it going to take us? Let's see, about as long as it'll take you to read that book? Hey, what's that place over there? Oh, that over there? That's AP Spanish Literature. They only recently acquired it, too. Wow. I know, even I was surprised by the Spanish acquisition. Hey, who runs this place anyways? You know what? We don't really know, but he's got a lot of fun stuff around here. Oh yeah? Like what? Oh, you mean like the 40 pairs of chucks in the closet over there and the swear jar? Yeah. Wait, why is it empty? Oh, it was filling up so fast we just decided to invest it into his retirement account. Yeah, this man is not to be trifled with. Even though a lot of the people here view him as the enemy of the people, he's had to jump over a lot of fences to get where he is. Uh, oh, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, the book. Yeah, he was originally going to do it, but he pawned it off to our grossly underfunded marketing.
We are here because you are having trouble studying for the exam. Let's help you out with that. First, there is formatting. The essay is made in two parts, the multiple choice section and the essay portion. But since you are mainly focusing on the multiple choice, let's talk about it. The multiple choice is worth 45% of your total exam. There are 55 questions and you have 1 hour to finish. There are 5 sets of questions that will either be on a poem, prose fiction, or a drama. Usually there are 2 passages that are poems, 2 passages that are prose fiction, and the last could be either of those or a drama.
Within these passages, you will be assessed on your ability to infer, identify technique, understand figurative language, understand structure, utilize grammar, and perform character analysis on the passages.
So how can you practice in class? If you want to practice in class, you have several options. For one, you can go on the College Board website, watch video presentations from educators across the country, and you can focus on the multiple choice questions assigned by your teacher from the AP website. With regards to that, you can look back at your results to comprehend why you got these questions correct or incorrect. So what about answers, and what if 2 answers are close? In the instance that you come across 2 very similar answers within a question, the best way to get around it is to read the paragraph or stanza to which the question pertains. If that is not sufficient information, you can examine the lines surrounding the paragraph or stanza, or even relate the question back to the overall theme of the passage in which you're reading. So, for example, in a 4-answer question, one will be wrong, one will be opposite, one will be nearly correct, and one will be correct. So that brings me to my next frequently asked question. How should we prepare? What are some recommendations for improvement or studying? So to prepare for your AP English Literature and Composition exam, practicing consistently on multiple choice questions will allow you to build stamina and confidence. Again, going back to the practice multiple choice questions on the AP curriculum, this is clearly the best way to improve your skills. And this brings me to my final frequently asked question. How to manage your time. So on this multiple choice exam, you are permitted 1 hour for 55 questions. This hour should be devoted to reading the passage carefully while answering the questions. Although you must read carefully, be sure to do so quickly and answer the questions with the same level of swiftness. In addition, avoid becoming distracted at any time in
Oh,
this section as
let's
time moves
see. I
fast.
think we ran out of pages on that day. Anyways, I think there's a VHS tape around here somewhere.
This is an example MCQ from College Board made in 2020. This specific question set is pertaining to a novel. Now you can see that almost all of the questions are citing a specific line from the work. This may sound like common sense, but these aren't the type of questions where you can read the question before the excerpt, unlike other multiple choice tests. As such, make sure to read the excerpt well, because the better you read, the less you'll have to refer to it when answering the questions. Common question prompts are what is the main purpose of a line, or the work as a whole, like in question 2. Or how do certain lines compare to the rest of a paragraph, like in question 10. There are many question types, but here's just a quick display of the majority of question types. Then you can see after question 10, it moves on to the next question set of questions 11 to 9. Remember to manage your time for each question set, as you won't have time to go back to previous sets to answer previous questions, as that will require way too much rereading time. Taking a look at question 1, it isn't hard to use the process of elimination to find the right answer. After reading the question very briefly, the question is essentially asking how these words are used to describe the town. B can be almost immediately ruled out, as these words aren't really comedic terms in general. C can be ruled out for a similar reason, as these aren't words that are really insulting to the town's history and reputation. D doesn't really make sense because it isn't mentioned in the text if you read that these words would only apply to the rich family specifically. And E doesn't make sense because modernity doesn't really conflict with any of these words. So this leaves A. Process of elimination is a good method for these MCQs, as it can generally get you between at least 2 decent answers, being A and D in this case. We could also try question 9. This is actually one of the few questions that doesn't reference a specific line, meaning the question is generally referring to the excerpt as a whole. B can be ruled out, as the narrator isn't really telling the story in an interesting way. And E can be ruled out because the narrator's sense of ambiguity doesn't make him an established citizen. We can also rule out C, as no history about the town or otherwise is really mentioned. The 2 most likely choices are A and D. However, of the 2, D is better, as the narrator isn't exactly enthusiastic. Again, process of elimination can really help point out the answers which are mostly or definitely right from the ones that are clearly wrong.
And if you guys would like to purchase this study guide, it is available at a website right here on the screen that I made and probably finished at around 3 o'clock this morning.